بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين ولا عدوان إلا على الظالمين وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن نبينا محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بالجميع. Welcome my brothers in Islam to lesson 90 of Arabiyyah to Bayna Yadayk, book 1 part 1 of the new version. ووقفنا عند الصفحة الرابعة والأربعين. We stopped at the 44th page. وتحديدا and exactly عند التدريب الرابع, the fourth exercise. فإن شاء الله سأبدأ الآن بالتصحيح إن شاء الله. I will start with marking. سأذكر لكم أجوبة هذا التدريب إن شاء الله. I will mention to you the answers of this exercise إن شاء الله. So I hope that everybody has done it himself, the 8 pictures. Whoever has not done it yet, he has to do it now before I start. This is the way, inshallah, that's the way that we get the most benefit out of the exercises. Not that you just wait for the teacher to tell you the answers. So if you do that, then you're not participating, you're just, I don't know how to say. I don't want to be too harsh, but that is definitely not the right way. Just waiting for the teacher to tell you the answers. No. You put the audio or you put the video on pause and you start like this. من هذه? Who is this feminine? هذه ليلى. ما هذه? هذه شجرة. من هذا؟ هذا عمر. من هذه؟ هذه أسرة. ما هذا؟ هذا حمام. من هذا؟ هذا علي. ما هذا؟ هذا قرآن. من هذه؟ هذه فاطمة. القرآن مذكر والقرآن مذكر. And the Quran is masculine. Al-Quran is masculine. قال الله تعالى, Allah the Exalted said, نعم, بل هو قرآن مجيد. بل هو قرآن مجيد. So this is one of the proofs that the Quran is masculine. Okay. First of all, it has no ta marbota, and as you know, there are some words without ta marbota, but they're still feminine. They're not many, but there are some words, like the word harbun. Haraba. Harbun is war. Okay. Harbun is a feminine word. Okay. So this is one of those exceptions. Istithna'un. Hada istithna'un. This is an exception. So if you find a word without ta marbota, then the vast majority, it's a feminine word. And the second issue is this proof. بل هو قرآن مجيد. What means, as in Surah Al-Buruj, ayah 21, nay, this is a glorious Quran. So if Al-Quran was feminine, it would be like this. بل هي قرآن مجيد. You would use the feminine it, but we use the masculine it. You know, huwa means it or he. Here it means it. Okay. Now the translation is, this is a glorious Quran. And the translators, they know better than me of the Quran, of the meanings of the Quran. But normally huwa means he or it. Now. طيب. وبهذا, and with this, قد انتهينا, we have indeed finished. انتهينا من هذه الصفحة, we have finished this page. الصفحة التالية, the next page, الصفحة الخامسة والأربعون. لحظة من فضلك. نعم, الصفحة الخامسة والأربعون. ونجد, we find, في أعلى الصفحة, at the top of the page, نجد التدريب الخامسة, we find the fifth exercise. ونجد مكتوبا, and we find written, تبادل الحوار مع زميلك كما في المثال. Exchange the conversation with your classmate like in the example. So تبادل is one of those words that is very common. We have done it in the previous page as well. So because of the many times that it comes, inshallah, you should know it after a while. طيب. Exchange the conversation with your classmate like in the example. المثال, the example, الطالب الأول, the first student. هذا جدي عمار وهذه جدتي آمنة. الطالب الثاني, the second student. أهلا وسهلا. And please forgive me, my brothers in Islam, for not giving you enough time to repeat. For those brothers, because those brothers who are following the classes, they're not on one level. And those brothers that are more advanced, they should respect and have patience and sabr with those who are falling behind. So for some brothers, I totally understand that they need time to repeat. Okay, so when I say هذا جدي عمار, I have to give some time. So forgive me for not doing that in many occasions. So the only solution in that situation is the pause button. Okay, the pause button is very important for those who are willing to repeat, whether it's the reading of the hiwar in the beginning of each chapter or in the exercises. And we need to respect that group that is just starting. Just imagine the brothers who have, alhamdulillah, accepted the religion of Islam, they accepted the truth, and they just started to learn Arabic. And some have maybe a German background or a Chinese background or any of the African languages background or a South American background. So you don't know, we can not even imagine how difficult it might be for them to follow exercises like this. So may Allah ease their affairs, and I think for them, if it's still difficult, they can mix between Arabiyyah to Bayna Yadayk and Gateway to Arabic, what is much easier. Okay, Gateway to Arabic, and also the Medina books. I advise anybody that follows Arabiyyah to Bayna Yadayk to mix it with the Medina books. They go very good along, and they're very beneficial as well. And I've told you my preference. I've mentioned in the beginning of the Arabiyyah to Bayna Yadayk the comparison between Medina books and Arabiyyah to Bayna Yadayk. I will not do that again now, but I think they go very good along, and I think for the extra benefit you should at least do one or two Medina book videos on YouTube. Follow them with explanation of a teacher that you think you're comfortable with. So هذا جدي عمار وهذه جدتي آمنة أهلا وسهلا. ما معنى هذه الجمل? What is the meaning of these sentences? This is my grandfather Ammar, and this is my grandmother Aminatu. Ahlan wa sahlan, welcome. You see, my brothers in Islam, that male names, masculine names have two dhamma, and this is the root, and this is the general rule. and the feminine names Aminatu have one Dhamma, and this is also the general rule. Okay, I only know one feminine name that has two Dhamma, and that is Hindun, because it's a Sukun in the middle and it has 3 letters. And even Hindun, you can give it, you can make it Mamnu' min as-sarf, or you can make it Masrufun. You have the choice of giving it 1 or 2 Dhamma. Okay, and that is one of those words that have Sukun in the middle, the feminine words, like Misrun, Misru, and Allah knows best, where you have this choice. As for male names with 3 letters and a Sukun in the middle, you have to give them always 2 Dhamma. Even foreign names, Jonon, okay? Foreign names like Nuhun, and we have thus Loton, we have done this before. They are foreign names, but they get the non-Arabic names, or they get 2 Dhamma. Although normally foreign names get always Mamnu' min as-sarf. This is something I don't want to repeat now. For those brothers who are into grammar, this is also a topic that you will study in the future, inshallah. That is the topic of Badalun. Badalun means literally instead of. Okay? اشتريت هذا القلم, I bought this pen, بدلا من هذا القلم, instead of this pen. Okay? Badalun means literally instead of, but that's the linguistically meaning. This is something you'll study inshallah in the future. So Ammarun is in the grammar Badalun marfu'un. Marfu'un means actually having a Dhamma. وعلامة رفعه, and its sign of having a Dhamma is a Dhamma. طيب. We've now done the 2 examples at the left side, and for those brothers, don't forget to cover the face with T-Pex or ink. Inshallah, we have here 8 pictures. You start now, my brothers in Islam. If you're alone, you do the Ahlan wa Sahlan as well yourself. You do everything yourself. If you're with somebody, then the first student does Walidi and the second student does Walidati. Or what is better is the style of the book. You do the first sentence and the second student does the Ahlan wa Sahlan, and then you exchange. ابدأوا الآن, start now. سأبدأ الآن إن شاء الله. We'll start now إن شاء الله. هذا والدي أحمد وهذه والدتي زينب. أهلا وسهلا. What is this تدريب all about? ما هو الهدف من هذا التدريب? What is the goal of this exercise? اسم الإشارة, the pointing noun. Are you going to use هذا for feminine? What is a great mistake. Are you going to use هذه for masculine? What is also a great mistake. So هذا is for masculine and هذه is for feminine, this. So هذا والدي أحمد وهذه والدتي زينب. And with both هذا and هذه, you can feel the tongue coming out of between the tooth. Between the teeth, otherwise the pronunciation is wrong and it will become a dal instead of a dal. هذا ابني, don't pronounce همزة الوصل. هذا ابني علي وهذه ابنتي عبلة. أهلا وسهلا. هذا أخي عمر وهذه أختي هدى. أهلا وسهلا. هذا عمي معاذ وهذه عمتي عزيزة. أهلا وسهلا. معاذ أيها الإخوة, the name معاذ اسم جديد, it's a new name. لم ندرسه, we haven't studied it. اسم علم عربي, تشد on the ya, مذكر, تشد فتحة. So Mu'adun is a masculine Arabic proper noun. معناه, the meaning of Mu'adun, it is a great name of a great companion. it means protected. معاد is protected. نعم. التدريب السادس. التدريب السادس ألف. Why do I say ألف? Why do they say ألف? سيأتي قسم با. The section or the department of با will come. سيأتي will come. في in أسفل هذا التدريب. In the bottom. في means in, and I know in English you say at the bottom, not in the bottom. At the bottom of this exercise, inshallah. The ha of Lafdul Jalal has a dhamma. This is a kasra of at-tadribi. So as you can see, bas at the bottom of the page, inshallah. أجب عن الأسئلة التالية. ما معنى أجب عن الأسئلة التالية? Answer the following questions. Okay, it's normally التالية. The following, it's التالية. So عن is a حرف جر, it's a preposition, and it's التقاء الساكنين here. We have two sukuns meeting each other, so عن becomes عني. Okay, and عن means from. المسجد بعيد عن البيت. The masjid is far from the house. But the issue is that I've mentioned before that with ajib, what means answer, is a command verb. You see the sukun. After ajib, you always mention an. Okay? You don't say ajib al-as'ila. No. Ajib an al-as'ilati. So an is a harfu jarrin, preposition. And that's why al-as'ilati is called ismun majrurun. What is the noun with the kasra. If we look to this word التالية, you can see it's feminine because it has a ta marbota. It means following, the following. So when we look to the masculine form, it's talin with two kasra, it means following. Okay. Or when you put l before, it becomes التالي. So by putting l in the ismun manqusun, what is a noun that ends with two kasra, it's a very strange situation. A very rare situation that you find a noun with two kasra, but they are called ismun manqusun. When you put l before it, the ya comes out. Talin becomes at-tali. Talin becomes at-tali. طيب. At-talin becomes at-tali. Muhamin, lawyer, becomes al-muhami. Qadin, judge, becomes al-qadi. Okay. Talin at-tali. And the feminine form is taliyatun. And as you know, with al it becomes at-taliyatu. طيب. أجب عن الأسئلة التالية. Answer the following questions. أولا. نعم لحظة من فضلك. إذن, so قبل أن تبدأ, before you start, ترجم الأسئلة في نفسك. Translate the questions in yourself. ترجم الأسئلة في نفسك. Translate the questions in yourself. قبل أن نبدأ, before we start. Because if you don't know the questions, how will you answer? So you put on pause. وقف المقطع. Stop the video. وترجم الأسئلة في نفسك. طيب, سأبدأ بالترجمة إن شاء الله. I'll start with the translation إن شاء الله. من والد الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم. Or actually, I want you to write the answers down now of each question, because when I'm going to translate, I'm going to give the answer straight away, inshallah. ابدأوا الآن, start now. You have 10 questions. You can write either in the book, like I have done, or you can write in a notebook if that is better and you want to pass the book to your younger brother when you finish this book, what is also a very good thing. So I will start now, inshallah, having in my mind that you have put the pause button and took your time to answer all these questions. من والد الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم. Who is the father of the messenger صلى الله عليه وسلم? Prophet is نبي. So من والد النبي. Who is the father of the prophet? So this is the messenger صلى الله عليه وسلم. من والد الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم. Who is the father of the messenger صلى الله عليه وسلم? Abdullah. Put full shekel, my brothers in Islam. Full shekel. Dhamma, kasra, fatha, shadda if needed. من والدة الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم. Who's the mother of the messenger صلى الله عليه وسلم? آمنة, with the med, with the wave at the beginning, the first letter. آمنة. The almost 2 second, the stretching one. آمنة, one dhamma. من جد الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم. عبد المطلب. You can hear the shadda. عبد المطلب. من عم الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم. Who is the paternal uncle of the messenger صلى الله عليه وسلم? العباس أو حمزة أو أبو طالب. نعم. من ابن الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم. Who is the son of the messenger صلى الله عليه وسلم? إبراهيم, ممنوع من الصرف. أو القاسم أو عبد الله. You just mention one. I just say O because each one of you has maybe another one of the other sons of the Messenger صلى الله عليه وسلم. So he had 3 sons. صلى الله عليه وسلم. من ابنة الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم؟ زينب أو فاطمة أو رقية أو أم كلثوم. من والدك? Who is your father? So from 7 to 10 are private questions concerning yourself. Okay? Don't make it up. Even if it's a non-Muslim name, you can try to write it down like an English name or a French name. You can try to write it in Arabic letters. Don't make it up. من والدك؟ سعيد. And the full way say والدي سعيد. My father is سعيد. من جدك? Who's your grandfather? And English is like Arabic, like I said. It can be from both sides, mother side or father side. جدي إدريس. من عمك? Who's your paternal uncle? Abdullah. ولدي عم, and I have an uncle. ولدي عم اسمه سمير. His name is سمير. من صديقك? من صديقك? Who is your friend, masculine friend? First of all, if this question is being put forward to a woman, it's من صديقتك. من صديقتك, sorry. من صديقتك. Who's your female friend? Now, I have written here لدي أصدقاء كثيرون. لدي, what is I have, الشدة الفتحة on the يا. لدي أصدقاء ممنوع من الصرف. كثيرون, I have a lot of friends. And a woman, من صديقتك, who's your female friend? لدي صديقات. You see the female friends plural صديقات, while the male plural is أصدقاء. لدي صديقات كثيرات. You see the واو نون مسلمون, it's a plural for male. مؤمنون كافرون. As for the female plural, مؤمنات مسلمات كافرات. ألف open تاء. لدي أصدقاء كثيرون. نعم. حفظهم الله. May Allah protect them. نذهب إلى با. We go to section با. نعم. تبادل الأسئلة والأجوبة مع زميلك. Exchange the questions and the answers with your classmate. The lam should have a kasra instead of the sukun because of the التقاء الساكنين. تبادل الأسئلة. Exchange the questions and the answers with your classmate. How do you do that? If you are with two people or more, يعني each one is going to answer. So I answer these 10 questions, and then I will be asking and not answering, and then you answer. Okay? So we hear from each other's answers, inshallah. انتهينا. We finished. انتهينا من هذه الصفحة. We finished this page. نعم. تبادل بالكسرة لالتقاء الساكنين, because of the meeting of the two sukuns. الصفحة التالية, the next page. الصفحة السادسة والأربعون, the 46th page. I think I will stop here, inshallah, and we will continue, inshallah, in the next class, bi'idhnillah, with the will of Allah. Until then, inshallah, سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.